Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a tutorial on how to get some textured beach waves. So let's just go ahead and get right into the tutorial. First we're going to go ahead and section our hair into pieces, and I'm just going to go ahead and start with the lower half of my head right now. And I have very fine hair, but you can use larger sections on the lower half because we want to have looser waves, so we're going to curl more hair at a time. And I'm going to prep my hair with the brand new OUAI Memory Mist. It actually helps your hair hold style, and it also protects your hair from heat. And now I'm going to use my DNA Hair Tools vibrating hair straightener, and I'm going to go ahead and use that to wave my hair on the bottom. So I'm using larger sections because I just want to make the lower part of my hair just very loose and effortless and almost straight actually on the bottom. So just keep the curls very big. And now we're going to go ahead and section the next parts, and we're kind of just splitting the hair down the middle exactly like this. So we have two sections on the side. And go ahead and clip your hair at the top of your head. Alright, so now we're taking one side of the section. Go ahead and split that in half just like this. And then we're going to go ahead and prep that section, of course, with the OUAI Memory Mist. So go ahead and spray that on your hair. If you don't have this, go ahead and use any heat protectant that you like. And now just brush it through, and then we're going to go ahead and split this into 3 sections. So for tighter beach waves, I'm going to use a wand, and I'm going to go ahead and start at the middle and wrap the hair around, and I'm not going to curl the end. So we're just going to go ahead and curl the middle part, and you're going to see how this turns into a nice little effortless beach wave. And of course we'll brush that out later. And just so that we have a textured look, I'm going to use the straightener to have a bigger curl in the middle going in the other direction so that the curls don't get chunky together. And then for the front piece, I'm going to use the wand again, and I'm going to go in the opposite direction that I just went with the hair straightener. So by using different size tools and going in different directions, you get like that textured look that just separates all of the curls and keeps them from getting all chunky together. So now let's go ahead and move on to the top section. And this time we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. We're going to start in the back with a very small section. And of course we're going to use the wand again, and we're just going to curl the middle part so that there's just a little dent in the middle. And go ahead and let that through. And you see that it just shows that little texture, and we're going to brush that out later, of course. And now for this section, we're going to go ahead and use the hair straightener again, and we're going to go in the opposite direction. So this time we're going towards the face and just lightly wave it. And now we're going to go ahead and use the curler, and you can honestly go in the same direction if it's a different tool and the curls still won't stick together because they're totally different sizes. And this one we're going away from the head again with the curler because I do like to have tighter curls around the face to frame it. Okay, so we're done with that side, and now we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So we're going to split that section in half just like that. And of course we're going to start with the back, and we're going to use the wand, and we're just going to go ahead and curl the center part. So just wrap the middle of the hair around the wand. I'm going away from my face this time, and then I'm going to go in with the hair straightener, of course, and I'm going to go ahead and use the straightener to go towards my face on this section. And for the last piece, I am using the wand, and I'm going away from my face again, and I'm just kind of starting at the base of my hair and just kind of wrapping it around one time. And now moving on to the top, once again, we're starting with the back section, and we are doing away from the face, just curling the middle. I'm sure you guys get the hang of this by now. And now for the next one, we're using the straightener and just rotating it out. And this time I'm going away from my face and just creating a little loose wave, just like that. And moving on, I'm going to go ahead and use the wand for the next 2 pieces just because I want more definition around my face because it creates more volume. So again, I'm just wrapping the curler around my hair and letting go, and of course it just gives you that textured look. And again, we're going to brush it out later, so if it doesn't look perfect, that's totally fine. And for the last section, we're using the curler, and I'm kind of going a little bit looser and heating up the base so that I have it framed exactly the way I want to. Okay, so now I'm starting at the back of the middle section that I clipped out, and I'm going to go ahead and use the wand on the back section going in any direction, and I'm going to go ahead and take the next section up, and I'm using the straightener and just creating a loose wave. And now once I get to the front of my face, I split my hair down the middle to create a middle part, and I'm spraying my hair with the Memory Mist right now. And I'm just brushing the Memory Mist through so that it's evenly distributed through my hair. And again, we're starting with the back section, and for all of these pieces I'm going to use the wand for the back. So now I'm just wrapping my hair around the wand, doing exactly the same thing that we're doing. And I noticed that the smaller sections you use, the more volume and more definition that you'll have. So I'm just using really small sections because I really want a defined curl. But of course I'm going towards my face with the next section, and then for the last one I'm framing my face with the straightener and I'm just doing a light curve. You're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side. So we're going away from the face with the wand on the very back section, and then we're going to go towards the face with the wand on the middle section, and then for the last section we're going to frame your face with the straightener and just go ahead and shape it the way that you like to have your face framed. So I just kind of go directly away from the face and create a curve in the middle. And now just to set everything, I'm spraying my hair with the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. It does give you tons of texture and volume, and just go ahead and brush it out with your fingers. I noticed that if you hold it up and spray, it really makes your hair hold a lot of volume. And I'm using the Tresemme High Hold Hairspray and a teasing comb. And I'm going to go ahead and spray that through my hair, and while it's still slightly wet, I'm going to use the teasing comb and just go ahead and tease your hair loosely, and you're going to see what it does. It just gives you tons of volume, tons of texture. It gives you that effortless look. But we're not done yet, so we're going to go ahead and do the other side, and then of course we're going to soften this out so that we don't look like we just rolled out of bed all crazy looking. So just to soften everything, we're going to use the Oribe Dry Conditioner Spray. You can use any dry conditioner or even a hair oil if you want to. I'm just spraying this on the ends just to make everything look a little bit softer and shinier. And then we're just going to shake it out, and that's it. So this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in my next video.